Hello everybody and welcome. I'm the grounded Gliscor, your favorite Iron Ball on the PokeTube of this channel, and today I bring you another Pokemon Showdown live. And to be honest, I wanted to go over some tiers that we have done already, and I did not see anything in particular that I actually wanted to play. So I decided to actually do some balanced Hackmon suspect tests, because currently there are some things suspected in the balanced Hackmons tier, and actually want to show how we can do versus the ladder in itself. This is completely something new. I understand that people do not like it, but I know from experience I have a lot of fun with it. So I will go over the team for you guys as well. Let's first rename this because I forgot. Slowness and hazards. There we go. Alright then. So for the Battles Hackbox, we are actually going with Gyarados with safety goggles and underwear, which is just amazing. With Sure Up, Spectral Thief, Roar with a Baton Pass. Sure Up restores your health, Spectral Thief gets the Steel Boosts, and then I can Baton Pass out if need be. And with Unaware, we are not affected by the stats that they get boosted by, because there are a lot of mounts that actually boost up. We have Tinted Lens, Groudon with Choice Scarf, with V-Create, Thousand Arrows, Sunsteel Strike, and U-Turn, which is also quite funny to use. I cannot wait to actually use it. Team is a bit slow though. Do not mind that in the slightest. I do not know why this is not boosted though. Does it really matter that much? It does actually matter. Well, we got Choice Cards anyway, so who cares? Let's see, then we have a Hoopa, which I do not like when it's shiny. Choice Specs with Sand Rush, which is just amazing. I will go over that while you have Sand Rush in a bit. With Ice Beam, Psycho Boost, Dark Bolt, and Blue Flare. Powerful one. Jesus Lord. And we have Solgaleo with Assault Vest with Regenerator, with U-Turn, Rapid Spin, Sunsteel Strike, and Dragon Tail. Also very bulky again. Can hit some mounts, but I don't even know. Okay, there we go. Then we have a Smooth Rock, Sensory, Mega Steelix with Stealth Rock, Sure Up, Anchor Shot, and Volt Switch. And then lastly, we have a Toxic Spike, Sure Up, Haze, a U-Turn, Giratina. So I'm really excited to actually go into this. I normally do not play Balanced Hackmons, but I will be excited to actually do this. So we're actually gonna fight a battle. Be sure to hit a like down below if you are proud that there's another Pokemon Showdown live on the channel. And also I want to thank you all so much for the well-received support on the latest video, which was in the weekend, which was the Pokemon Wi-Fi battle versus the Holland Flareons. You all appreciate it so far. The added thing that I did in that one, and I want to keep that up as well. Alright, my opponent has some threats on his team. Oh my lord. Mewtwo Y is just hiding behind the Mega Groudon over there. Primal Groudon over there. So we have Mega Sceptile. Then we have probably Magikarp or Contrary Mewtwo Y. Then we have Primal Groudon. Shuckle is probably going to open Shuckle. Kukumuku. And then Mega Aggron. So this is quite scary. Do not actually know what to expect. But seeing that he does not have a poison type, I think I can open up with Giratina right here and get up my Toxic Spikes. Gravified, I'm not that worried actually. If he wants to go for yeah, he goes for V-Create, so there's the powerful Contrary. I think I could go for one more and then I U-turn out and then I go to yeah, still just 12%, alright. He's now at +2, I do not care because at this point I can actually U-turn out of there. Grab his stat is probably going to go, oh, he's actually going to go to +2 and Baton Pass out, and he goes now into the Mega Aggron. Which I'm not mad about. I can now actually go into the Gyarados. Gyarados does have Unaware, so there's nothing that we can do about that. So let's actually go for Spectral Thief right here because he's not immune. Remember, Gyarados gets Toxic. I don't care because I get rid of your boosts and get them to myself. And then actually, I think I will Baton Pass to, let's see, I think that it is good to actually go into Groudon, because what is going to tank this as we create. We only have defensive boosts and speed, so I do not really mind. Assault Vest, I think Solgaleo is my best bet. But on the other hand, I think also that what's his name? Let's actually go straight to Groudon, I do not care. Alright, it goes for recover this turn, and actually seeing that he does not have an immunity, I do not see a point in actually going for the Recreate. Why I shouldn't go for the Recreate. He will probably swap towards his own Groudon. I do not mind, I can go for 1000 arrows, and that is going to do a large amount of damage, and there's nothing that he can do because he does not outspeed me. Mega Aggro can boost itself, but I'm not worried in the slightest. Alright, he's gonna forfeit, so that's a game for us. That is unfortunate then. So let's actually get straight to another one. I will actually, if it takes too long, I will pause right here, and then we'll see me back when we find a match. And we found a match, guys. We found a match with Rhydon, Regigigas, Lugia, Chansey, Deoxys, Speed, I believe, and Registeel. Alright then. Regigigas is pretty scary, and I do think that he is actually going to open up with Deoxys. To be honest, I do not really mind. So I open up Giratina yet again. Because Giratina can set up Toxic Spikes, and if Lugia indeed wants to set up again, I can go into my Gyarados again, unawares, unaware, and whatnot. Normally, I think that Deoxys also runs Spore, so it's a fast Spore user. Alright, it goes for the Sticky Web. I do not mind, because I can get off one more, and I'm actually going to U-turn out of here, as he's actually going to go into the Registeel right now, and I'm actually going to go into Solgaleo. And probably this is going to be his U-turner, his Rapid Spinner, but I do not care. Solgaleo can just come through. Alright, he's actually going to V-create those tremendous amounts of damage, and we see that he indeed is contrary Registeel. Right, I want to take this opportunity to actually see that he has no fairy. He will probably take me out right here, and I do not want Solgaleo to actually die just yet. So I go actually into my Gyarados because we have Unaware, and I think that it doesn't really matter what he goes for. I can actually go for the Spectral Thief yet again, and the Spectral Thief will actually take his boost yet again, and we can pass them on to somebody else. He's actually going to go for Sunsteel Strike. Ooh, nice. Alright, what I actually want to do, he's probably going to switch out or something. He does. He goes into the Lugia. I do not care because I will with you out. And you go to Regigigas, the mon that I wanted to go. Let's go for the Baton Pass right here. He's going to King Shield, which is fine by me because I Baton Pass. And I will go into my... I will go into my Steelix. And I'm actually going to take this opportunity to actually go for the Anchor Shot. And if he wants to be trapped, so be it. I am just now a very bulky Steelix because look at that defense! Jesus Lord! That defense is huge! You're not breaking this. He now goes into the Chansey, which is probably going to be yeah, it's Imposter. He is toxic though. And he probably wants to get up his rocks right here. So before he can actually trap me, I'm actually going to go into Solgaleo. Yeah, he's indeed going to Stealth Rock, and I'm going to take this opportunity to actually go for the Rapid Spin. And then proceed on through. I can go for the Rapid Spin, and this is going to do nothing. I don't care that you Anchor Shot me, because I can U-turn out of there. So I probably think that he goes for the, probably for something like, call it, probably something like, I really don't know. We have 4 more turns of Sand, so actually let's go into Hoopa Unbound. As he's actually going to Volt Switch, I knew that, but I still have Sand Rush, and I have a Choice Specs Hoopa. Hoopa is just going to destroy a life right here. Doesn't matter what you go into. Chance is going to switch out, goes into Regigigas. I have Sandrush with Choice Specs. Look at that freaking power. I'm going to go for the Psycho Boost. Yeah, that's dropping. Either way. Now I'm going to go for the Shift Gear. I do not mind because I could go the Gyarados straight up. Because there's no way he could trap me or something. And King Shield failed. He is probably then gonna go for that, and I'm actually gonna continue with the Whirlwind. Alright, Facade actually destroyed me a bit, which is unfortunate. I do want to take this opportunity. Well, he's probably going to be able to take me out right here. He's going to go for the Aromatherapy. I'm actually going to go for the Shore Up. Restores my health a bit, so that's fine. Want to go for it one more time, or am I on a Whirlwind? I think I'm on a Whirlwind. That's he's probably going to set up. Those matches will probably be a bit longer, especially in this case. But I'm going to Whirlwind him out into the Lugia, which is fine by me because I can then go Soul Kaleo. Predicting him, yeah, to set up the sticky webs and whatnot. So what I actually want to do is I can go for the Rapid Spin, and he probably wants to, oh, he's going to go for Defog. Fine. Lugia, I do not know what you are. I will go for the U-turn. If you want to set up Hesses again, that's fine. It now actually goes into the Jiggigus. I think it now actually dies to Toxic. Barely. Alright, Poison Heal. Oh, he's Poison Heal. That's interesting. I actually want to get up my Stealth Rocks right here, and he can go for King Shield, I do not mind, and I can take this opportunity to go for the Anchor Shot, because he cannot touch me in the slightest. Yeah, Anchor Shot is going to take out this Regigigas. And he can go into the Lugia right now, or the Chansey, whatever he prefers. Regigigas is out. Oh, there we go. I am going to go and make a hard swap with the Gyarados, because Gyarados does have the safety goggles, so it cannot be spored. Which is fine by me. It goes for the Magikarp this time. I do not see a point in actually not going for the Spectral Thief. Because it just does tremendous amounts of damage, and then I actually want to go for the Whirlwind. The powerful prediction there is Chansey, and Chansey can go for the Spectral Thief if it wants to, or for the Shore Up, but I do not mind. I can actually Whirlwind him out of there again, and if he wants to do the same, so be it. He forfeits as well, which is unfortunate, and that is one game again that we win. Damn it. Alright, I've got to find another one, and I will pause again, and you will see me in a sec, guys. And we're back again. We found another game with Sliggoo, Garchomp, Mega Charizard X, Zygarde complete. Then we have the power of Mega Sceptile and Mega Latios. Yeah, Latios. There we go. Alright, let's do Mod Join Sync, and then put the timer on. And that's actually seeing that he is pretty weak towards the rocks as well. Well, let's actually open up Giratina yet again. Giratina does not care, and I can actually go for the Toxic Spikes. Because there's no way that Sliggoo can actually OHKO with Giratina. I don't care what your investments are. Alright, he is badly poisoned by the Toxic Orb, so I know for a fact that he is actually going to be a Toxic Heal set and an Annoying set, the Core Enforcer. There we go. As you see, it's not going to do anything, which is just great. I do have Fur Coat. I think I want to go for the Shore Up this turn. And then I actually want to go for the play into let's see. Let's go to Steelix, because I know that he cannot touch Steelix, I think. Alright, you can put up a substitute, I do not mind, because I could go to Gyarados in a bit. Yeah, he does tremendous amount of damage, that is not good in the slightest. Go to Gyarados. Earth power low in my special defense, which is just fucked up, because that is not something I wanted, and the hacks currently is fucked up. Alright, he's gonna Toxic this as well, and I'm gonna Whirlwind him out. We do not see that he is actually going to be touched with the Stealth Rock, so I know for a fact that he is going to be a Magic Guard set. So now that I still have this, I want to go to Hoopa. He goes for the high jump kick, which is weird because I did not expect that. And Fire Dragon, I don't see any immunity, so I think Psycho Boost is still the way to go. As we are just going to drop this freaking Mega Charizard X, and then it's going to be destroyed. So you can actually now go into the Zygarde complete again and then probably substitute up. Do not know how I will take. Yeah, I goes into Sliggoo now. I do not mind. I could go for the Psycho Boost again. As Sliggoo is gonna eat it. But he's gonna go for the Defog this turn. And I would probably want some Toxic Me as well. I do not really mind. I could go into Solgaleo and then U-turn out into Steelix. As he's actually gonna go for Strength Set. Did not see that one before yet. Did not see that one. Alright, he's actually going to switch out to the Zygarde complete now, which is fine because I U-turn. I can then actually go into Hoopa again and I can click Ice Beam because it hits his entire team super effective. Because I do not think that this thing is fully invested with the speed as well. As he is, and he is going to be able to take us out. Oh, not. Great. Alright, Zygarde's going to drop, and then right here I know that I need then the fact... the only thing that I need to do is sack, what's his name? That I need to sack Steelix, switch it Hoopa again, and Hoopa can actually Ice Beam the shit out of his team for the rest of what is left. Anyway, to be a bit, part of immune to what he can do, I'm actually going to go to Solgaleo, as he's actually going to Volt Switch. It's fine by me, and he then probably goes to something like Garchomp or Sliggoo. Sliggoo is toxic though. We did not see Sceptile or Garchomp yet, so I think we see one of those as Garchomp is going to come through, which is fine by me, and I'm actually going to U-turn out. Ooh, we living. So he's a fast. Well, he's not fast. I'm just slow. As I said, I will go actually a sack Steelix right here. Steelix just was amazing, I know that. But just in case if I live, I want to get off. Yeah, I want to get up the Stealth Rock. Go to Hoopa. Hoopa can actually go for the Ice Beam. Because we are now 518 speed. And we are going to be able to drop this Garchomp straight up. So that's good. We're probably now going to go into his Latios. And I think Latios is going to be able to take a Choice Spec Ice Beam. Not sure yet. He actually goes indeed into the Latios, and we have 5 turns left. Gonna go for the Ice Beam. Well, no, actually, I will go for... No, because... Yeah, outspeeds me. Okay, that's odd. Odd that he outspeeds me, so that probably tells me that he is Scarfed as well, which is unfortunate. I should have swapped probably, as Sliggoo is here and gonna be also affected by the Toxic. So... I think Solgaleo is then my play, and then I will switch it out back again, and then I will go to Giratina, so I get my Regenerator boost. As he's actually going over the Stealth Rock right here, fine by me. I can actually get up a Toxic Spike. As Sceptile comes through, I do not mind in the slightest. I can actually go for the U-turn. And then I can go into Groudon, and Groudon is just going to destroy somebody's life right here. Because I do not see anything that can be affected for my Z-Create. Well, that's probably going to, well, yeah, Sceptile drops, great. If he wants to go, yeah, he goes into the Latios. Probably going to not go for the Volt Switch because we are part ground, so I want to go into my Solgaleo. As we see the Psychic, and I'm fine with that, I could go for the Rapid Spin. GG. We forfeits as well, so we did not even finish the game once today, unfortunately. But we're climbing the ladder up a bit. We are at 11:21 now. And this team so far works pretty good for us. So looking at the time, we still have some time left. So I could actually go for, well, no. Let's see. Want to keep it? Maybe. I give you one more, guys. I will pause it right here until we find one more again. Oh. What? Oh my god. Alright, let's go to Steelix. Youngster Joey. I'm gonna go for the Anchor Shot on the Rattata. Rattata's gonna drop instantly. 30, I don't mind. And the Berry Juice. This is so annoying. Alright, Anchor Shot one more time. That's gonna drop Rattata. Goodbye. That are some 3 points right there. So I actually think I will end it off right here. The battles are not that great yet so far. I want to apologize for that. But I want to thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to check the outro though. In the outro probably there will be some videos you want to see. And if not, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe if you have not. Like this video if you enjoyed. And I'm the Gliscor, and I will see you in the next video, whatever I'm going to make. I will see you next time, guys. And thank you all so much.